probably gonna have to make that video no show for people. Whatever, I don't give a shit. Why is this moo? That's just fucking Asriel. What the hell? Oh boy, 53 weeks or for something like that. At the same pace when I started, it should have taken 10. Yeah, I know that vibe. Not that I would have had it any other way, of course. Despite taking 53 weeks, there were only 3 major periods of activity. First major was the first 5 chapters, which took 2 months to write, and 2 decent chunk I wrote Revenge in the middle of it. Let's take a look at the index. Full page index, thank you. So I can quickly look at it. Revenge? I don't see Revenge. Although a decent chunk was because I wrote Revenge in the middle of it, which took a better part of 3 weeks. Those first 5 chapters went relatively well, ignoring some minor holes and threads I sort of forgot to tie up later. Fang's desire to smoke was supposed to have a bit more presence, but by the time I started the second period of activity, I had left it hanging too long to go bring it back without it being too horrible. There was a big pile of ideas that I could have played into all sorts of intro, but I simply didn't have the skill to put down the way I wanted. The problems started a bit after I released the Bridge Part 1 in November. First was finals coming up, and 4 started catching his attention, ate up free time. Second was that I genuinely didn't know what to do with the rest of the story. Yeah, I know that vibe. You're like, I don't know what to do. What is a man to do? Bridge Part 1, though, jeez. Oh, the full-page index tells you when every part is uploaded. Oh, fuck yeah. I didn't know that. That's so nice. I was wondering if that information was tracked anywhere. Now to give these writing to ChatGPT so we can get a cope fit. Liz needed more time to cook. I'm shipping her with Anon. I want to rub them together vigorously until sparks fly off and I can light this fire so I can cook the fish I caught as I'm stuck on an abandoned island. That's how you know it's good fan fiction. It's spicy enough to light a fire with. Anyway, there was a brief period where I considered having Runaways be the final chapter and having it be extremely open-ended. It's not that open-ended in context. The pregnancy is what makes the... Needless to say, it wouldn't have been very good. Around December and January, so I finally got a new idea to take the story, although it still took me till fucking April to start writing it out. The Bridge Part 2, the Runaways, written in 2 weeks of each other. Are you fucking shitting me? Dang. Yeah, they are tightly uploaded. Originally, my plan was to have the beginning of the Cracks of Tears. They didn't have Anon during his freak-out anxiety. I called Nasser and panic, tried to anchor him to something during that conversation. And to follow up on anyone was never okay. Okay. Also, originally, I planned to have the pieces be its own one-off thing that gave it instant moving. Okay. Thank fucking God that didn't happen. As much as I was writing this chapter, I had a half-sized conversation with a user called Castellano, which turned into much-long conversations after I released. Okay. I don't have conversations with anyone about the stuff I write. What a shame. Would love to have them, but I can't have them. Saying stuff to me. Okay. Third period of activity was from June to September, where I wrote everything from the beginning to the reunion. There were a few ideas bouncing around in regards to this section, like how Fang would handle trying to play music, was successful or not, and if so, how much. Yeah, we don't really get any insight into that at all. It was sometime here that I honed in, not telling how the story but how the characters would end within the story themselves. Bear with me on this one, I promise it'll make sense. The way the points structure of Snoot game is set up is designed to create growth in both Fang and Anon. With Anon, it's things like trust on others and dependability, while with Fang it is self-agency and independence. These are not necessarily contradicted, as it's important for people to be independent for themselves as well as dependent on each other, while not being too much one or the other. It's because of this points structure, the point structure, that endings 1 and 3 share very similar parallels. They both represent Fang hasn't grown in developing agency and independence, and ending 3 simply means that Fang simply changes to suit whatever the person they are depending on thinks they should be, and Anon grows into that rock that Fang's able to hook into in ending 1. It's similar Fang without agency or direction, but with nobody to depend on. Anon in this ending is mostly flaky, dismissive, and unable to understand what the relationship requires. All this assuming that a narrative canon point total, which for ending 3 I assign 3 points and 0 points to Fang, which is the major. Okay. As for ending 1, 0 points for both. And 1 point for Anon, that being the guitar study choice, which not even I am cruel enough to deprive Anon of that. It is a really weird choice when you get down to it, because That's kind of what killed Amalgam High, is that it's really a couple of different ideas. I mean, if the big idea of Amalgam High was like every one of the whole cast, that can work. The problem is I tried to shoehorn it into the new verse, and the new verse needs a little room to breathe, you know. It takes up a lot of space. It's got very big thighs, you know. It takes up 2 seats on the plane. It needs space. All this is to say that I technically could have got out for a golden ending. Yeah, having them reconnect with Trish and Reed, bring it back. Okay. Reintroducing Naomi. Anon grows. Yep. But I would need to give Fang a lot of agency people didn't have in order to get all the way. I explicitly do not do this the final chapters that I wrote. There are a couple of points in particular, many of the notebook page sharing in the cracks, and Anon warming up early in situations where Anon kind of deprives Fang of agency, not through malice or disinterest, but out of desire to help. It would be perfect ending. Fang would take charge in these small moments and conquer the small pieces of fear. Okay. Almost there. I did it in this way because I think going from ending 1 to ending 3 is a good bridge to cross, as they contain most of the parallels that I mentioned. It doesn't go super fan-fiction-y and everything is happy and perfect territory. Irony, I know. Also, because I really do not know what to write anymore of the story. I love it to death. I've been clocked out a few months ago. I'm happy to have it done. Whole extended ending where everything gets fixed will take another year to write them, but then no one would care about it anymore. Myself, least of all. Castellato got fucking at it. Thank you to the Writers Guild of Retards for putting in a couple extra eyes for errors. Thank you to Snoot, /Snoot, and /Snoot. Aren't those the same fucking links? For sticking for the 53 goddamn weeks, and for you for reading my 4 in the morning ramblings about a scaly fanfiction about a scaly visual novel of a scaly visual novel that still hasn't released. KOOP, you fucks. Anyway, as a word for all of this shit going, okay, scrolling straight to the bottom, there's a secret, not secret epilogue I wrote for Valentine's Day. Oh, so that's what that is. I think the best feeling I live to please, and sometimes cool. I want to say what I said before. I think the best endings are leave you wanting for a little more, and they wrap up nice and tight. Oh, this is like straight up their Pregante at the end. Valentine's Day weekend. The baby. Okay, that's not a very exciting thing to read. Yeah, man, this left me with a good feeling. There's nothing but good vibes rolling out of this. 10 out of 10 read. Thank God nothing bad happened. Thanks for the chapter. Spanish I can't read yet. Thanks for not destroying everything. Cool. Okay. That's it. Okay, well, okay. We need to talk about what's coming next time, buddies. Then I'm going to spend the rest of the time, Jesus Christ, that guy looks so different without his glasses on. What the hell happened to him? I'm on YouTube, by the way. Someone in my sub box usually wears glasses and he isn't, and he just looks so fucking weird. He looks so much sweatier all of a sudden. What happened to you? Where is the checklist? So we've done ending 1.5. Next up on the list is going to be Nothing to Something. I think. Nothing to Something. Version Español. Nothing to Something. 22 chapters. Updated this year. I'm sorry, are you... What? What? Fang, Anon, Olivia. Am I seeing this right? Is this correct? Hello? Is this the right chapter? Is it? Is this Nothing to Something? Olivia and Nasser, but also Anon and... What? Explicit? Oh, they're having sex. This can't be right. Hold on. I need to go to my Snoot vault. The Snoot archive and open the Snoot vault door. Ba-da-ba-ba. Ooh. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. Ba-ba-ba-ba. Ba-ba-da-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. Ba-ba-ba-ba. Diving into the fanfiction chapters. Finding nothing to something. When nothing became something, I didn't know this was fucking horny. But it might not be. It's implied to be horny. Oh no, it's just graphic depictions of violence. Thank God it is merely people getting horribly mangled and killed. That's so much better than penises in vaginas. Jesus. A penis in a vagina, you can't show that to kids, but you can show them the horrors of World War II. You can show them the shit they did in the Japanese laboratories. But you can't show them a penis. Oh, fuck. This is one of the... Oh, no. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm going to... I'm clenching my fist. Because I know this is one of the fics I was upset about. You want to know why? This is one of those fics where I was like, why the fuck is Anon a baby? He's 18 years old. Why is he a baby? Oh, he'll be 30 fucking 6 by the time he's an adult. What are you doing? Oh. For the love of God, put a gun to my head and just blast me. I remember reading bits of this. Babyhood any %. Jesus fucking Christ. I feel we're going to have to, I don't know if I want that to be the next one. We have Bad Apple, Bonds, Broken Wings, None in the Chamber, Reprimed, One More Time Yesterday, and Who Will Dry My Tears. Are any of these better? Because I don't want to read about Anon Baby after that. I need a less good fic to warm me up first. Fuck. Oh, I'm dying here. I'm absolutely fucking dying here. So, outside of that, I should probably stop the recording, but I feel people who are watching this, they deserve the little extra parts at the end. Writing-wise, I've been... Other than The Ranger in the Fog, I'm trying to wrap up the Redux. I'm just trying to get the Redux done. There are 2 more chapters, and then we're done. Then I can just fucking shoot myself in the back of the head. Done. You've done it, Saf. You've uploaded 9 chapters that were done 5 weeks ago. Months at the minimum. You fucking loser. How could you fuck this up so bad? How do you suck this hard, Safi? Chapter 8 is... Just fuck you. But outside of that... Hold on. Yeah, like I said, a better writer with more time, and I mean the problem is it's animated. They're gonna use shitty prosthetics. You just fucking they're gonna glue a crest to the head. It doesn't work like that. What am I looking at? So writing wise, a couple of ideas I've been tossing around in my head. I kind of want to write something that's simple, less emotionally strained, but then it always creeps back in. I want to write about the new verse. I want the Anon Liz hookup thing to be in the new verse. I've been writing about Anon going to Volcano High, the one, Kadira Bay and all that. And he moves into a place that LJ owns, so that LJ can be the Spears figure of it all. I don't know, I'm just thinking, and then I'm like, but what if Evelyn? I'm like, what Evelyn? What are we doing with Evelyn in this story? You have a full cast. Look, they're all over there just waiting to be used. Well, what if Anon actually is like in a world where he doesn't exist? Humans don't exist. What are you talking about, Safi? How does this make a Trish ship fic work? What if we ship Naomi? My man, please cease. Focus. But you write something shorter for fucking once. Just write something. Just throw it out into the fucking ocean. Stop making everything so complicated for yourself. I already have Ophinia the exchange student, which is where Ophinia shows up at St. Hammond and is like an exchange student, and it fucks everything up for Liz in particular, and it kind of flows over into Damien. the Sage Anon shipfic, it has... I don't know what happened to it. It's there. It's there. It's frozen in Carbonite, but it's there. There is the hard redux of the new verse. Which, honestly, I kind of just want to turn it to the listing so I can get it out of my fucking brain. Throw it out there. What the hell does magic rewind stuff mean, Saf? Hold on. I gotta roll up my sleeve and dig into this one. I love this one. Idea. Combine Volcano High plus Anon plus LJ plus Evelyn plus Trish Anon's magic. God, you just can't stop yourself, can you? What is this? Oh yeah, the idea was Evelyn, and like it's after ending one with Inko, and Inko is like hitting on Evelyn, but Evelyn's like, listen, I have work to do. I'm like the necromancer, and like the necromancer guy here died, and like the necromancer apprentice is like in a coma. Listen, everyone hates me because we're dating. Are we dating? I think it's interesting just to take the Inko angle of like, oh look, Evelyn, she looks normal enough as a person. I don't know. I'm just flat on the ground. I think Lunara would make more sense of anything for the guy, you know. I'm flat on the floor. Space aliens to make it different. I mean, fucking go for it, my man. Give me that fat alien hot dog. Don't eat aliens, but hot dog with aliens. I don't know, man. I don't know what I want. I don't know what I want, where I want it. I kind of legit just want a hot dog. I just want a nice hot dog, you know? Put a little mayo on there, because I like mayo. Oh, shit. What? Super Mario Bros. Is levitating through Mario 64. Now, that's a fucking idea. What is he doing? What's the idea of this fucking stream? Been going on for 4 minutes. Is there a plan? I don't want to hear Super Mario Bros. Say anything. I'm terrified of this man. There's something horrifying about the knowledge that Super Mario Bros. Is human like myself. I fucking love that they use the carrot of Super Mario Land for the Game Boy as an icon. What a fucking choice! What a bold decision. I'm full of ideas. No, I want to share a hot dog with the Xenos. Okay, so I'm gonna put up a community post of like, hey, here's the fakes we got left on the list. Which one, etc. I also got some ideas of my own. I need to figure myself out. Okay, no. Safi. I grab myself by the shoulder. I throw myself down. Safi. Upload the Redux first. Get the Redux up on there. Get the reboot done. If the reboot is done, then you have only one active story. You have Near Olivia, but that's like on Cold Freezer. Then you can start thinking about uploading something else. Finish that first. Get Ranger in the Fog out there. Make sure that you've pretty much cleaned up everything people can expect you to do. Then you can start thinking about stuff to do, huh? And I start punching. Oh shit, Mario's levitating and A-posing. Holy shit, I was not lied to. That is... Whoa. Jurassic High, Anon in a good game. What are you thinking about, Scary Dave? Please. Your last idea, the Sage and Anon idea. Again, it's not getting anything done right now. But that's more me. Like, I have a good idea for it. I just don't want to work on it right now. It feels a bit much. I got a cool idea for it. But, I need to let it cook. Like I said, I got other things in my mind right now. But what are you thinking of? Jesus Christ, this fucking A-pose Mario is freaking me out. I need to stop the recording. Safi, you've been recording all this stuff. What is wrong with you? The people watching the VOD should not see this. Okay?